Hello.
Hi.
Hi, everyone. How are we doing?
Good. How are you?
Oh, you know, living the dream. As always. We'll give people a couple more minutes to log on.
Okay.
Today for class, you're going to need 2 medium weights and 2 heavy weights. If you don't have both sets, like if you only have limited amounts of weights, choose whatever you would do for a ground to press and have that be your baseline. 2 medium weights, 2 heavy weights, and you are going to want a mat. We're going to be on the ground a fair amount today. Anybody guess at to what today is? It's Thursday, so it's gotta be legs. There we go. Perfect. Is there anybody on that's new to me? I don't think so. No, we're good. Cool. Good morning. So everyone's gonna want 2 sets of medium weights and 2 sets of heavy weights. So, no, 1 set of I'm sorry, that was stupid. 1 set of medium, 1 set of heavy. And if you are limited with the kind of weights that you have, select based off of doing the ground to press exercise. I'll feed my face caffeine so I don't stumble over my words again. So it's 9 o'clock. I'm going to give it like a minute and 30 seconds, especially because today's workout doesn't run very long. It's scheduled to be a 38-minute workout before demos. So it's not going to run us, but so crazy today. Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
You're going to want a set of medium, a set of heavy, and a mat. A medium, heavy, mat. And if you're like, I don't have medium or heavy, you can always use 2 jugs of water, 2 big canned goods. You could do a suitcase with clothes in it for your deadlifts, whatever, get creative. As long as it's the same size. Cool. All right, so let's go ahead and we're going to start jamming. Just 2 reminders. Numero uno is that have your own music handy so that you can play music, because we're not going to play it over Zoom so that it's not super weird and annoying for everybody when it comes in gross. And then the last one is 2 medium weights, same size, 2 heavy weights, same size. And if you don't have 2 mediums or 2 heavies, just choose weights based off of the ground to press exercise, and that'll get you where you need to be. Okay, so let's get started. Today we're going to kick it off with our warm-up. Our warm-up is going to be mostly exercises today that we're very familiar with. We've done these together over the last couple of weeks. So have your mat handy and on the ground. We're going to start with 1 minute of each. Standing, alternating Spider-Man, sumo squat to stand, crouching downward dog, mountain climber with that rotation, and then scorpion, that nice lower back stretch exercise. I'm going to pull up my stopwatch, and eyes on me. For standing, alternating Spider-Man, arms come up overhead, feet are hip distance apart. We'll bring the knee to the outside of the elbow and switch. Option if that's too aggressive, or if you have a rotator cuff injury, bring your hands to the sides of your head and bring your knee facing forward. That'll be a little less aggressive. For sumo squat to stand, I'm going to set my toes pointed east to west. Heels are wider than my hips. I'll come down into my sumo squat, reach down to the floor, straighten my legs for that nice hamstring back body stretch, and then bend my knees as I come back up into my sumo squat. Option if that's too aggressive, place your hands on your hips, come into flat back and down. That won't be quite so much. From there, crouching downward dog. I'm going to grab my mat to give me a little bit more stability. Coming into our downward dog, hands are facing the ground. Rocking back towards my heels, sending my sits up in the air. I'll bend my knees, hover just off of the ground in that nice crouch, and then send my knees back again. Option if that's a little too aggressive is to take the hands and knees wider or to eliminate the crouch entirely. From there, we're going to come into that reverse mountain climber with a rotation. I'll come back into my plank. Step the foot forward, rotate towards the same side that the foot is forward. So if my right foot steps, my right arm rotates. Bring it back down towards the mat and step it into plank. Option if that's going to be too aggressive is to keep your stance here, come up and down without traveling with the foot. And then finally, scorpions. We're going to come down to our belly. We reach down and around with the foot over our bodies, tapping the opposite side, and then switch. Kind of emulating that scorpion tail. Option if that's too aggressive is to come into windshield wiper, where you'll bring both feet up and windshield wiper them back and forth instead. So we have 1 minute of each. Go ahead and get your music playing. We're kicking it off today with standing, alternating Spider-Man, 1 minute. This is a 5-minute warm-up. In 3, 2, 1, time starts now. Go. exhale as the knee comes down towards the elbow, as you take that nice oblique crunch. Remember that this is a warm-up. It doesn't have to be super aggressive. We're coming up on 30 seconds in, 30 seconds to go. On deck is sumo squat to stand. Remember, that's going to be a really deep back body stretch. Maybe you bend your knees in the beginning and then slowly start to straighten as we go on. 15 seconds. Very nice. You guys have got to be getting used to these by now. We do them like every day. Excellent. We're bringing it into sumo squat to stand, stretching out our back body in 3, 2, and 1. Toes pointed east to west. Sink into that nice deep sumo squat. Take a forward fold as you straighten your legs, and then bend the knees as you pop back up into sumo squat. Slow and controlled, being nice on our lower backs. Nice. Exhale as you come down. Start to straighten the legs a little bit more, deepen the stretch as you try to reach in between your heels. Very good. We are 30 seconds into this exercise, 30 seconds to go. On deck, we're gonna bring it to the mat with that crouching downward dog. It's another back body stretch. You'll be able to deepen that one a lot more because of what we did here. 15. Transitioning into downward dog in 3, 2, and 1. Hands come to the mat, shoulder distance apart, feet are hip distance apart. Rock the sits back, sending the booty high. Knees bend as they hover towards the mat, and send them back again. If this gives you a bit of a head rush, if you suffer from vertigo, you can always bring your hands to the lip of a couch or an ottoman and take your crouch from here, where your head won't be going up and down quite so much. It won't make you as dizzy. We have 30 seconds. On deck is going to be that rotating mountain climber. It will be alternating, so we'll just go from left to right without switching. In 3, 2, and 1. Coming into our plank position, stepping the left foot forward, rotating same side, hand comes down, and step it back. Flip to the right, take our nice rotation, hand comes down, and step it back. Awesome, we got 30 seconds left here. I'm gonna take off my sweatshirt, getting a little warm up in here. Nice job, take your time in those rotations. There's no rush. Pretty, looking really good. In about 20 seconds, we're gonna transition into scorpions. Remember that we bring our belly down to the mat. Our belly will come down and we'll reach up and over. Your modification for that one, because it is a little bit aggressive on the low spine, is going to be that windshield wiper legs. Okay, let's bring our bellies down. 1 minute of scorpion, last warm up. Bring our arms out to the side, kind of like a low grade T, to help us control that momentum. And for the ladies up on the screen, I know that this can be a little uncomfortable on the chest. You can always bring your hands to the side of your sternum to help control just how much body weight is going on that sensitive part. We have 30 seconds. $15. Looking really good. 2 more on each, or 1 more on each, 2 more total. And 3, 2, 1. Nice job, take a break. All right, let's move into block 1 today. For block 1, it's gonna be done Tabata style. We have 20 seconds on and 10 seconds off times 3 for these exercises. High plank to single leg knee tuck to Spider-Man. So there's going to be a little bit of choreography involved with that one. We'll go right and then left, double crunch, and seated torso rotations. So we are going to want our mat. I'm going to angle my screen so that you can see me just a little bit better. This is going to be a lot of core in this block, a lot of core. Set up our mats. So for that high plank to single leg knee tuck to Spider-Man, I'm going to come into my plank position. This time I'm going to only move my left leg. I'm going to bring my left leg in between my elbows up to my chest and then send it back into plank and then bring my left knee to the outside of my elbow and back. So we'll work in the center abs, back, obliques, and back, all on the same side for that 20 seconds. Option, if that's too aggressive, is to bring your knees down. From there, we have double crunch. We'll turn it around. For that double crunch, we'll bring our hands up behind our head, heels to the ground. I'll bring my knees to my elbows, lifting my head, neck, and shoulders, lifting my feet, and lower back down. That is the modification for most ab exercises. So if that's too aggressive, just do single crunch instead. And then finally from that, it's going to be that rotation. I'm going to come up to sit, stack my hands on top of each other, or you can grab one of your weights and cradle it at your chest. That's up to you. We'll rotate to the left, center, right, and center, making sure that we're not doing those big arm things. Option, if that's going to be too aggressive, is to sit up, cross the legs, and rotate from here instead. So we have 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, all 3 times 3. So 20 on, 10 off, all 3 times 3. I will be timing you. Let's start with that high plank. We're going to start with our right hand side first. Go ahead and push play on your music. Get that cranking because we're going in 3, in 2, and 1. 20 on. Let's go. Because it's a Tabata, that 20 seconds is really aggressive. We're not taking our time. Halfway there. 5 seconds. In 3, 2, and 1. Knees down. You got a 10-second break, and we're going right to the other side. 5 of those seconds are already gone. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Left side. Exhale as you move the leg. 10 seconds. You have 5. 3, 2, 1. Knees down. Rock and roll it back for double crunch in 10 seconds. So Tabata moves fast. Those 10 seconds have got to be really strong. Here we go. Double crunch. 3, 2, 1. If you want to make your double crunch a little more challenging, don't place your heels back down on the ground in between reps. You have 10 seconds. It's going to be a core heavy block today, my friends. 3, 2, 1, feet down. We'll come up to sit. Ooh. You only got 5 seconds. Stretch out that back body if you need to. 3, 2, 1, rotate. Center, left. Nice. Now remember for our rotations, if you have any kind of shoulder injury that prohibits you from having your arms high, you can always take those nice cross arms. It's going to be the same amount in your arms, just a little bit more comfortable on that upper body. In 3, 2, 1. And take a break. We're rolling it back into plank. Round 2 of 3. So now you know what it feels like. So let's get a little bit more aggressive. Here we go. Right side. 3, 2, 1. Hit it. You can pick up that pace. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Knees down. Make sure that when you're taking your break, you are bringing your knees down. You're giving yourself a chance to decompress. All right, here we go. Left hand side. In 3, 2, 1. Knee to chest, knee to elbow. Nice job. Keep it going. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Knees down. Rock it back to that double crunch. I love Tabata style. It doesn't really give you time to get sick of what you're doing. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Slow down the release of the legs on this one, and you'll really get that lower core. 5 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, sit up. Take your 10-second break. Now it's 6. It really does move fast. Here we go. Rotations in 3, 2, and 1. Rotate to the left center, to the right center. And again, you can always take those cross arms across the chest to give your upper body a little bit of a break. In 3, 2, and 1. We have one more round. Bring it to that plank position. Starting on that right-hand side, keeping that same order. This is your last time here, so really bring up that intensity. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Knee to chest, knee to armpit. 5 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Knee down. Whew. That 10 seconds goes by fast, doesn't it? We're already done. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Left side. Turn and try to get a little glance at the knee. You'll even get more in that oblique. 10. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Knee down. Rock it back for double crunch. Remember, in those, the faster you go, the harder it will be. And double crunch, the slower you go, the harder it will be. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Nice and slow and in control. 3 more seconds. 2 and 1. Sit it up for rotations. For rotation, see if you can hinge back a little further. Remember, it's a hinge, it's not a roll down. So you really want to keep that spine straight. 3, 2, 1. Out of all of them, I think this one is the most challenging because gravity is really not working with you. Almost there. In 3, in 2, and 1. Take a break. The block is over. Nice job. The next one's going to get a little tricky now. We want to get our weights preset, both our mediums and our heavies. And I think you should keep your mat out because you are going to use it in this block as well. I'm just going to move mine over a little bit so I have a little bit more room to demo. So for this block, we're going to be working with decreasing segments. So we'll have ground to press, deadlift, running man, and bicycles. We'll do 1 minute of each all in a row, and then we will take a 15-second break. We'll do 45 seconds all in a row, and then we'll do a 15-second break, and then we'll do 30 seconds all in a row. So that first segment is going to be 4 minutes long without a break. It's going to be a little intense, so choose your weights accordingly. Here we go. For ground to press, I'm going to grab 2 medium weights. I'll bring them down by my heels as I rock back in my squat, keeping my chest up, chin up, really squeezing my hamstrings. From here, I'll come up to the shoulders, press the weights up and overhead, lowers your shoulder height, and reset. Option if you have a shoulder injury where that overhead press is not for you. You'll come to stand, take that rotating curl so that your hands are facing your collarbones, rotate, and come back down. From there, we have our deadlift. I'll place my feet hip distance apart. Hands are in front of my quads. I'm going to push my sits behind me as I straighten my hamstrings, really getting that nice stretch, heavy in the heels, light in the toes, and then zip up my inner thighs and glutes as I come to stand. Option, if that's too aggressive, is to decrease the range of motion. Just come down to your knees and just come back up. If you have a lower back injury that prohibits you from doing deadlifts, you come into goblet squat instead. From there, we have running man. I'm going to grab my mat, come into my high plank position. This is one that can be done with relative quickness. I'll bring my knee in between my chest, knee to chest, and then switch as fast as I can. Option, if that's too aggressive, you can always bring the knees down or elevate the hands to take some of your body weight off of it. And then finally, bicycles. I'll rotate around back to my sits. Taking that crunch position, one leg in, one leg extends. Rotate around, bringing elbow to knee, really getting that engagement over the core, not over the chest. Center, switch, and center. Option, if that's going to be too aggressive, you can place the opposite foot on the ground and opposite knee to opposite foot. So again, this is going to be a 9.5 minute block. It's a big one. Let's go ahead and grab our medium weights for that ground to press. Press play on your music. We have 1 minute here. Starting in 3, 2, and 1. Ground to press. Let's go. So it's one fluid motion. We want to flip the weight up and already be pressing it overhead when our knees lock. Really squeezing that back body, not relying on our lower backs. Very nice. What's our time looking at? We're 30 seconds in, 30 to go. And I just want to take a peek at your form real quick. Oh, beautiful. Caitlin, that looks great. Yeah, Rory, get it, girl. Nice, Vanessa. Hey, I got both corgis today. Good morning, family. Sandrine looking great. Awesome job, guys. Let's transition into those deadlifts in 3, in 2, and 1. You'll grab your heavy weights. Again, think about pressing your sits back towards the wall behind you and then zipping up the hamstrings and inner thighs to stand like a zipper. Keeping your shoulder blades retracted. We know what that means. Drawing the shoulder blades together. You should be able to hold a pencil with your shoulder blades. Fluid and control. You're here for a whole minute. You're 30 seconds in, 30 seconds to go. On deck, we have those running man. Remember that we want those to be fast. Press the sits to the back wall. Your hands do not need to come all the way to the ground. 15 seconds. Transitioning down to our mats in 3, 2, and 1. Hands to the ground, running man. Let's go. Increase that speed. You have a whole minute here. So really work on that tempo and breathe with your feet. Breathe with your feet. Just like you were on a treadmill. In, out, tempo in your breath with the rhythm of your feet. You're 15 in. 30 in. Try to increase that tempo a little bit. Really curl the belly button in and up. Take that anterior pelvic tilt. $15. Less than 10. Bringing it down, bicycles in 3, 2, and 1. Rock and roll. Remember, stack the knees over the hips. Rotate, extend, and center. Extend, and center. None of this stuff. That's not getting you anything. And really lift the head, neck, and shoulders as you come across. If I'm rotating to my right side, I should feel my left shoulder blade lift off the mat. We are 25 seconds in. You get a 15-second break at the end of this one. $15 seconds. Nice job, slow and in control. Your abs don't need speed. What they want is accuracy. Really lift the shoulder blades up and off the mat as you rotate. 3, 2, 1. 15 seconds. Oh boy. So the next set, we have 45 seconds of each exercise. If you want to, you can always increase your weight or you can increase your speed. I wouldn't recommend increasing your speed on a deadlift, but for something like running man or even for ground to press, that can be an option for you. Here we go. 45 seconds, ground to press. 3, 2, and 1. Hit it. Looking really good. Try to streamline it a little bit. It's not a curl to an overhead press. It's a ground to press. There's no pause. "30 seconds in, 15 to go. Squeeze the glutes as you bring the weights overhead. Support your low spine. 3, 2, and 1. Deadlift. Set your feet, grab your weights. Pressing the glutes behind you. Oh, we're about to get the party crashed. Hi, Ghost. This is my dog. 15 seconds. Bye, Ghost. Less than 10. Hold for me. Keep it going. And 3, 2, and 1. Get your weight. You have 45 seconds of running, man. Go, go, go. I just shooed the dog away. 30 seconds. Maybe a little bit more speed than that. Come on, y'all. We're reopening in less than a month. Y'all need your reopen bodies. Quarantine 15 is going to go away. Less than 10. 3, 2, 1. Bring it down for bicycles. Remember, slow and control for our bicycles. 45 here. Really lift the head, neck, and shoulders. Get that abdominal crunch before the rotation. And if you find these really hurt your hip flexors, you can always turn your toes out a little bit, bringing your feet to that nice V, and that'll help cradle your hip flexor. Beautiful. 25 seconds. Slow and controlled. And if you really want to add that layer of difficulty, pause for a few seconds. 1, 2, pull it in, extend. 1, 2, pull it in and extend. 3, 2, 1, take a break. So we have our last set here. 30 seconds of each. 30 seconds of each. You will not get that 15-second break at the end because this is our last rotation. If you have some heavier weights that you've been thinking about, if you maybe want to increase your tempo, if you want to deepen that stretch in your deadlifts, now would be the time to increase that level of intensity. All right, let's go. 30 seconds in 3, 2, 1, hit it. One right after the next. 10 seconds. Three, 2, and 1. Deadlift. And then zip the glutes up tight. seconds. Press the sits into the back wall behind you. Lengthen the hamstring, contract. Lengthen, contract. 3, 2, 1. Running man, 30 seconds. Go, 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 go. Last time here, hustle. 50. And girl, Vanessa, I know you're hustling. 8 seconds. 4, 3, 2, spin it around. 30 bicycles, really challenge yourself. 1, 2. 1, 2. You got 10 seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Take a break. Oh no. Part of teaching these things outside is you get all kinds of pollen up in there. All right, last block. We have a 9.5-minute block. It is a doozy. So if you came here today for a little bit more of a challenge, you're about to get it. For our 9-minute block, we have burpees, half burpees, full burpees, and broad jump burpees, which are a whole new kind of hurt. It's gonna be pretty great. The way the block is gonna work is we have 1 minute on, 30 seconds off. We'll cycle through each one twice. So you end up doing 6 total minutes of those burpees. Eyes on me. Didn't think about the roof height when I selected this location. So for those burpees, for half, we're gonna jump up, jump back into our plank position, in and up. Option if that's too aggressive, step up, step back, you know the drill. For full burpee, we'll jump up, come down to the ground, do our push-up, in and up. Option is that you can put your knees down for the push-up. And then finally, broad jump burpees, which I know you're all very excited about. So for a broad jump burpee, we're gonna jump up, jump back into our burpee, jump forward, jump up, and then rock ourselves back. You'll go down, jump forward, jump up, and rock yourself back. It's gonna be kind of a nightmare. So make sure you have a lot of space. You're gonna need a lot of space for this one. Go ahead and push play on your music. You have standard, regular old half burpees with a plank to kick you off. Here we go, friendos. In 3, 2, 1, burpees, go, 1 minute. Who do we got going today? Nice, Roland. Yeah, look at that tempo. Nice job, Caitlin, looking good. Jill wins quarantine. You're so jacked right now. Atta girl. Nice job. 30 seconds. Eric, I only see one corgi, but it's moving the fastest. Sandrine, nice work. Keep it going. I know it's hard. Hold on for me. You got 15 seconds. You get a nice 30-second break. Atta girl, Rory. Rory, have you learned to love burpees in the 3 weeks it's been since I've seen you? Nice. Keep it going. In 3, 2, 1, 30 seconds. Nice job. 30 seconds. Nice job. Take your break. On deck is going to be that full burpee. On deck, full burpee. You have 15 seconds. Remember that you're going down to that push-up position. In 3, 2, 1, go. Full burpees. Full burpees, add that push-up. And y'all just caught me doing a double check to make sure I was getting broad jump burpees right. Keep it going. Remember when you're going down to that push-up, whatever push-up you do in the real world is the one that you're going to do during burpees. So if you're not going all the way down, don't worry about it. There you go. Walk it forward, walk it back if you have to. Vanessa, try to jump your feet a little more shallow, not quite so wide. There you go. I know, friends, I know this one's hard. You're 30 seconds in, 30 seconds to go. If you want to, you can always do that hand release push-up where you bring your belly all the way down to the ground. That might feel a little bit more supportive. There you go. Nice, looking good. You have 15 seconds. Three, two, and one. 30 seconds. 30 seconds and we come into broad jump burpees. You're probably gonna wanna watch me for the first couple for broad jump burpees. It's not something that we do very often. Now I do have some good news. While this block is a monster, it is the last time that we're gonna be here today. This is our last block. So we have one round of those broad jump burpees. We'll do everything again and then we'll be good and we'll call it. And without further ado, let's do it. Broad jump burpees in 3, in 2, and 1. You jump up, jump back, come into your push-up. Jump forward. From here, I'm gonna jump forward and then rock myself all the way back. Jump up, jump back, push up. Jump, and then rock myself all the way back. Let's see if you got it. Yeah. Jump forward at the end of the burpee and then bebop-baroo yourself all the way back. Perfect. Yes, nice, Caitlin. Really, really good. Go, Sash. Nice. Nice, Sandrine. Really good. Yeah. All right, 15 seconds. Jump up, jump back. You'll push up, forward, that nice leap, and then all the way back. Yeah, keep it going for 3, 2, and 1. 30-second break. Back to the beginning. Ghost. Ghost, come here. Come right down. I don't know who's walking by, but my dog is announcing her presence. Lay down. There. All right, here we go. Regular half burpees, the easy ones compared to the other 2. This is the last minute of this one. We got 3 total minutes of burpees and you are out of here. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, hit it. Thirty seconds in, come on. Come on, y'all, you know you love those burpees. Lean into it. When that studio reopens, we're all gonna realize just how much better those Orange Theory workouts were than those home ones. We wanna get in shape for it. 15 seconds. Yeah, there you go, that's a good tempo, hold that. 3, 2, and 1. 30, hold. Woo! Woo. And 15. Full burpees, you're gonna add that push-up. Remember your options. You can always bring your knees down. If you want a little bit more of a challenge, you can always do that hand release push-up. So you bring your belly all the way down, lift your hands off the ground, and then press all the way back up. Here we go. Full burpees. 3, 2, 1, hit it. Nice, you're already 30 seconds in. Already 30 in. Get a little higher in that jump. Come on, y'all. Off the ground, off the ground. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Take a break. Last one. Last one. So when we're doing that broad jump burpee, I want you jumping as far forward as you can and really backing up with those hustle feet. You already know that you can do the burpee part. You've done it all day. But the broad jump, that's the extra piece. That's the extra bit of challenge. So really take that extra bit and make it the crux of your burpee. Oh boy, here we go. Last set, last minute, hustle. 3, 2, 1, hit it, go. Broad jump burpees, go, go, go. Yeah, looking really good. Now jump as far forward as you can. Far forward as you can, then really hustle yourself back. There you go. Hustle feet, fast feet, fast feet, fast feet. You're on coals. There you go. We're already 30 seconds in. I'm gonna join you. Seconds, all the way till the end. In 3, 2, and 1. You're done. You're done. Nice job. Take a breath. Whew. Nice work. Let's set our feet nice and wide. Toes pointed in, ever so slightly, heels pointed out. Inhale the arms up and overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Reaching your fingers towards your toes. Allow the head to become heavy. Nod the head yes. Shake the head no. Bend the knees. Rotate so that the toes are pointed east to west. Inner thigh stretch. Give yourself a press. Rock and roll, kind of back and forth. Really massaging that hip flexor. Coming to stand. Take the left arm across the chest. Set your feet so that the right foot is slightly ahead of the left, and then rotate towards that right side. Really getting into the low back. From this same rotated position, tricep stretch. Facing that right side, right foot forward, left foot back. Exhale, release. Switch the orientation of your feet. Left foot forward, right foot back. Take the right arm across and then rotate towards your left-hand side. Right arm comes up and over. And then that plank stretch. Take your hand like a cup, press it into the opposite hand, really getting into your wrist. We have some announcements. The studio will be opening in July, which we're very excited about. Not exactly sure on the exact date, but we know that we can open with stage 3, switch it up. Obviously, I won't be with you because I'm in Maine, if you look behind me. But we will continue the virtual platform, press the hand away. So you can still catch us here online if you don't feel comfortable coming in yet, and then switch it up other side. And I'll stay with you online for the remainder of the summer. And release. Excellent job today, my friends. For those of you who may not know me, oh goodness, I got drive by a bug, and my name is Maddie. Did you say it was like that big? My name is Maddie. Have a great rest of your day. You can catch me here every Thursday, and I might add some more times as we figure out the schedule from here on out. Oh, and I can unmute you. Hold on.
Bye, Maddie.
There we go.
Thanks,
Bye.
Maddie.
Have a good one. Ciao. Ciao, Bellas.